Is OTT A-OK for SMBs? Or is AVOD and SVOD TMI for SMBs? Well, in this CLMM, we're going to find out, and we're going to use actual real words.
Corey's Local Marketing Minute is brought to you by iPublish Media. Increase new accounts and grow local ad revenue by delivering the types of campaign SMBs want to buy today. Learn more by visiting iPublishMedia.com or by emailing sales@iPublishMedia.com. And now, the shaman of local marketing, Corey Elliott.
So, OTT, over the top. What a stupid name. Basically, video coming to you online. In past surveys, we found out that online video is really important to local advertisers. They're really excited by it. It's become easier and easier to engage, to produce, to edit. I know our studio quality is such it doesn't look like it's easy, but it kind of is. But let's get into it a little bit. What do SMBs think about OTT? Do they even know what it is? Before we get there, let's back up one step. It's a new world of video advertising. How concerned are they about this new world? You can question everything. What is video? What is TV? What is TV video? Broadcast TV? Linear TV? OTT? Probably take a shot every time I say OTT in this thing. In our latest panel survey, we asked, from an advertising standpoint, how concerned are you with the rate at which viewers are canceling cable and satellite subscriptions? You're a small business owner. Are you concerned? How many SMBs were very or extremely concerned about this? A whopping 14%. And check this out, 37% were not concerned at all. Then we got to the heart of the matter. We wanted to know, does anybody know what OTT is? Well, not anybody, SMBs. Do SMBs know what OTT is? I know you people do. When we asked, when it comes to TV viewing, how familiar are you with the term OTT? What percentage chose not at all familiar? I'll do it in a pie chart. There you go. 50% said, yeah, I don't know. Not slightly familiar, they don't know. And I think this is just part of the problem. Frankly, the other part of the problem is we haven't defined this. There's a lot of definitions out there saying it's video delivered online. Therefore, damn near every video you see, no matter where you see it, is OTT. Now, I can already hear people saying, yeah, but, as soon as you're saying yeah, but, you're just qualifying it. You're putting it into a subcategory. Yeah, but it's only connected TV. It's only through TVs. Great, then it's connected TV. That's your definition of OTT. Okay. But from the definitions we've read, OTT is online video. Okay, I'm going to hop off my soapbox now to bring it back and say, look, there's confusion out there for SMBs when it comes to what is OTT. So don't flash that term around like it means something. Thank you. Then we asked, how would you classify your understanding of how somebody buys OTT? And we give them a scale. It was a 10-point scale. 0 meant they had no understanding. 10 meant they had a thorough understanding. How do you think it divided up? Pretty easy to show you. Huh? There you go. What does that mean? They were spread out pretty evenly along this continuum. I said continuum. Amongst all the SMBs in our panel, there's a pretty even distribution of how to go about buying OTT. Take a drink. Which brings us to asking who has actually bought OTT. We found 3 numbers. 75% said no, 22% said yes, and 3% can't dress themselves. I'm sorry, that was rude. 3% didn't know. Actually, I make fun, but I'm wondering if there's actually more in this pool. I'm wondering if some of these aren't down here because of the nebulous, wow, I said nebulous, nature of OTT. Some people think they aren't buying it, but they actually are. It's not a huge sample, but we did ask these guys, briefly describe how you've used OTT advertising. I just want to read a few. We use it as an extension of our TV schedule to reach cord cutters or people that are watching video. We place at times on Hulu ad-supported net. That is about the only one. Purchase as part of a campaign through digital marketing agency to complement digital display, online pre-roll, and retargeting. We usually buy OTT via our broadcast TV partners as a supplement to our traditional TV campaigns. Now, I think there's something interesting when you look at who did buy and who didn't buy, and their perceptions of where to get it and what's important to them. So for the ones who did buy, we asked, what type of company have you purchased OTT advertising from? Here are the top 3. A local TV station, a local cable provider, and an OTT platform. See Hulu. Now, when we asked the people who hadn't bought, where would they go? Do you think they said the same things? Number 1, digital marketing firm. Number 2, an ad agency. Number 3, deja vu, OTT platform. This means somebody who hasn't bought OTT and might be interested might not be asking these folks and be going here. Last thing I want to show you is their concerns when it comes to buying or what they've bought. Let's actually start here this time. We asked if you're looking to purchase OTT, what questions would you ask? The number one question they would have is what kind of targeting is available. Number two is how many people will I reach in my geographic area. I think that's important. They aren't asking about behavior. They aren't asking about demos. They're asking about geographic areas. Third question, who does it reach? I think this kind of shows that there's a struggle between targeting and reach in their minds. They're still kind of grappling with that. I want to reach a very specific person, but I want a lot of them. That's why it's important to know who's in your market. Just a bit of advice. Next, I want to show you what concerns or challenges the people who did buy had. Their top three, tracking response. So obviously this is number one on SMBs' minds, whether they've bought it or not. Who am I getting and how do I know? Solve that. Second, choosing the right company to buy from. I think this is pretty significant if you remember who these guys said they were buying from. Local TV stations and local cable companies. And their second concern is choosing the right company to buy from? That might make me sit up if I was in a TV station or a cable company selling OTT. Take a drink. Finally, they brought up lack of control of where ads appear. And I think this goes back to kind of a haziness around what OTT is. And again, OTT is this huge umbrella. And quite frankly, we might abandon the term because it's too nebulous. My definition probably isn't your definition. And who knows what the local liquor store thinks. Don't get me wrong, he's a good guy. So in conclusion, OTT, this survey plus other surveys we've done have told us that video is very important to local advertisers. Now, how it gets in front of somebody, I think there's a lot of confusion there. A lot of terms thrown around. These letters might be muddying the waters. Regardless, they're still interested. They want to get in front of a lot of the right people, and they want proof that this can happen. But there's questions about who's the right company to buy from. And you saw that general interest in buying directly from an OTT platform. And if you sell online video, or have access to it, describe it to your local advertisers in a very straightforward way. Enough with the acronyms, okay? See what I did there with the, is okay an acronym? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this look at SMBs and OTT. And man, if you've been playing the game, you must be lit right now.
You've been watching Corey's Local Marketing Minute, sponsored by our friends at iPublish Media. Learn more at iPublishMedia.com. And if a few minutes with Corey isn't enough, you can hear more of his insights on the Local Marketing Trends podcast. Just look for the podcast link on BurrellAssociates.com.